Alex Ramosi, if you don't know, he's like this young entrepreneur who's wildly successful and very, very, very intelligent. But I've always felt like the heart is missing from his operation. And I'm just judging from my perspective, right? And I thought Tony Robbins did a really great job of exposing how important that aspect is for ultra successful people to connect it to a purpose that's bigger and larger to yourself. And, so on the spot, he challenged Alex to come up with something. He's like, I would love for 100, I think it was 100,000 people. Alex said there was one point in his life early on in his entrepreneurial career where he had $100,000 in the bank. And he said that was the richest he's ever felt. There's been no point after that where he's felt richer than that moment of looking at his bank account, seeing $100,000. And so he wants to give that feeling to 100,000 entrepreneurs. That's his goal. 100,000 entrepreneurs, he helps make $100,000 of liquid, net worth in their bank accounts. And you could see him for a moment kind of get emotional. It was really cool to see Tony pull that out of him. And so my question to you, if you haven't thought of it, is what would be that big, moment, that purpose that will pull you forward? Do you have, a specific amount of money, people helped, whatever
Yeah. So currently, you wound up with the largest amount of money made in a single episode. I still haven't tallied what I owe, but you came out with, do you want to say it on here?
We're going to donate $1,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're doing 1,000. I haven't tabulated it yet. But the eventual goal is to grow it to a point to where instead of betting like $10 this hole for a birdie, 5 for a par, 10 for bogey, it would just become, it's making enough money to cover all of the travel expenses and all of the donations and all of that stuff, and start doing like we're playing for 30% of the profit generated from this video on YouTube. So then if somebody wants to be involved in helping that charity, legitimately sharing the video is a direct contribution to the profits driven from YouTube video directly to the organization. And then hopefully we start doing things where, if we could start making, if the video is going to make $10,000, like I would love to start contributing real changing numbers. We're doing what we can. I'm sure they still...
But don't downplay. $300, $500. It makes an impact.
It definitely makes an impact, but I'm talking like when I looked at mine and it was like $30,000 and I was able to go, okay, we're not going to lose the house. Like life can go on. And I was able to actually focus on recovery. Because I was trying to figure out like what kind of job can I work while I'm all bandaged up, and just being able to have a moment of peace. And I think it would be really cool if the channel could get to a point where it is
extending that moment of peace to other people.
Yeah, the exact moment, kind of like that guy was talking, the exact relief that I got to feel. They open up their charity, and it's like, oh, okay, cool.